She's gonna get me. I'm gonna have nightmares. She's gonna get me. It's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Alice. I am a writer, a gamer, a cosplayer, and an all-around nerd. I am joined today, as I always am, by Harrison Ford Prefect. He is my blind, completely black, good luck charm of a cat who's gonna hang out and play video games with us by sitting in my lap and probably falling asleep. So welcome to the channel. This is the very first video on the channel, and you have tuned in for the start of a brand new series just in time for spooky season. That series is where I play retro horror games that I have not played for a very, very, very long time because they scared me too much. So sit back, get a blanket, enjoy the great spookening that's about to happen, and let's have some fun today, okay? So this game, which you have probably never heard of before, is called Uninvited, and it was originally released in 1986 by Mindscape, specifically for the Macintosh. This was something that we had when I was growing up, and I don't know why. This is terrifying. So let's just get into it. I have not touched this game at all since the last time I played it. It gave me nightmares for years and years and years, and probably will do the same again. So, let's just get straight into the trauma. I just like to really break open my trauma, experience it again, exposure therapy. I'm not a doctor. I don't recommend it, but let's do this. So let us get started here. All right. Good afternoon. You have been summoned as the uninvited. Look out! The last thing that you remember before the darkness rushed up to claim you is your brother's startled cry. You managed to swerve around the shadowy figure that appeared in the roadway, but lost control as the car jumped the shoulder and plunged headlong into this tree. Swiveling your battered head, you survey the wreckage. You realize that you are alone. Your kid brother must have gone off to get you some help. As you pry yourself free of the steering wheel's embrace, you can't help but notice the pungent odor of gasoline as it leaks from the ruptured gas tank. Uh-oh. Okay, that's where we are. So you can see there's a pretty basic point and click system here. I am having some terrible flashbacks just thinking about this. So I know that there's an exit here. We got to get out of the car. Okay. The car cannot be opened. Really? Yeah, see, the car door opens with some effort. The accident has caused some damage to the door. Well, I need to leave. Let's go. Okay. Boom! I forgot that there are sound effects in this game. All right, great. The noise works. That's good. Boom! There is a mighty explosion behind you as your car bursts into flames. That will at least save you the cost of a tow. Better try to find your younger brother and have him call a cab instead of a tow truck. So this game has a little bit of a timer system that I think is turn-based rather than actual time. But here we can see this lovely building here. I do have a little bit of guilty memory about some of this, but click to continue. You stand... Even just this was really, really scary when I was a kid. You stand at the front porch of a house. This old Gothic mansion casts gloomy shadows all around you. A sharp wind cuts through your flesh to chill your bones. The pounding thunder grows louder and more threatening. All right, so we know that we need to go in, but I'm pretty sure. So we'll open the mailbox, and it will open this, and there is a... Gosh, how did we do this, guys? Okay, so let's examine this letter. This note reads, "Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me." Hold on. This note reads, "Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me from aiding you in your battle against the evil one. You teach your students well. They become too powerful for their own good. Enclosed is an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm and think of me. The undead fear symbology. Still the evil. Set it free for the sake of family. Okay, let's examine. It's a heavy chain necklace with a gaudy gold amulet attached. It looks very old and handmade. I think I just drop it. There we go. Plop that into my invento. Some good old-fashioned invento over here. And I don't think that I need that anymore, but the game will certainly let me know. Let's look at these statues. This marble statue represents a young Grecian man. He seems stationed to greet oncoming visitors, but he seems out of place. We'll examine the house. The storm clouds seem almost calm except for the occasional vicious strike of thunder and lightning. Well, that seems foreboding. But let's go. As you enter the mansion, the door slams closed behind you. Welcome home. This entrance hall is a large, extravagant, luxurious room, yet it feels strangely oppressive. So let's go. I can't go through the door because it's closed. If you guys have never played one of these point and click games before, you really have to be. I hate this hallway. I hate this hallway. I hate this hallway. She's coming for me. She's coming for me. She's coming for me. She senses that I'm back. I'm back in the house. This is some shining stuff happening right now. It's room 217 or 207. Look, my adrenaline is high. I have a relationship with this room, this hallway. And I'm having some kind of feelings right now. So, all right. This room is devoid of any aesthetic warmth or beauty. It is purely functional with no concern for the trivialities of interior design. Oh, no, no. Ooh, ooh. Guys. Oh, all right. This is an old friend of mine. A mysterious woman appears. She's dressed like Scarlett O'Hara, and she stands with her back to you. Can I save? This is one of these games where you need to save many. Please send help. Lady is coming for me. Great. This may be, I may have saved too late. Hello? I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and still she got me. Whew, okay. You have gotten the attention of the mysterious lady. She turns to face you. Her face is devoid of any flesh. You are frozen with horror as she begins ripping your body into a bloody mess. I've got you! I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, well now you know. I think probably I stopped there every time. Let's have another try. Okay, before I even go into that hallway, I am going to go into this room instead. Great, this is the library. This room was designed for deep thought and research. Obviously, it was once inhabited by a serious man of letters. The harsh silence in the rest of the house is muted in this room of contemplation. This ancient, large tome bears the symbol of the pentagram. This book is very, very, very old. Older than anything you've seen in this mansion. Possibly older than the house itself. The book is now open. The book is open to a page which seems to be filled with definitions. Instantum, sudden and momentary, here and gone in an instant. Illuminaris, a bright, white light. Projectum, the propulsion of an entity. Can I... Oh. There's more. Spirka, a small flame or spark. Speakan, to talk, talking. Hephod, the head, the skull, etc. Magisterium, mystery. Abraxas, it is a magical word, a vehicle through which magic is directed. Can I bring it? Oh, look at that. Resident Evil, you got nothing on Uninvited. Look at my inventory space over here. Okay, let's go again. Oh, you know what? Okay. So we went into this room and she came for me. We went into this room and she came for me. So let's try this room. Nope, that's back this. Okay, so that was back into that main room. Oh, cool. Nope, okay, great, great. Yep. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna go straight upstairs. We don't need this kind of stress in our lives. So we are now in the upstairs hallway. The loneliness of this abandoned estate makes you long for the company of your little brother. You have seen neither hide nor hair of him in quite a while. He should be somewhere on this estate. You'd better find him. All right, let's take a look at these doors. Well, first, obviously, there's something fishy about this trophy. Funny. Okay, this is a good-sized closet with lots of room for bric-a-brac. It's an aerosol spray can. The label reads Spider Cider, the arachnid anesthetizer recommended by leading entomologists everywhere. Well, we'll take that. Yes, please. This bottle's label reads No Ghosts for poltergeist vampires and other undesirable undead visitors. Don't tell her that she is undesirable, but yes, please, I will take this with me. I will also say that I know that I need to go ahead and open this. I remember that like in my soul. So as you remove the cap from the small bottle, foul odor bombards your olfactory senses. The liquid contents of this nearly empty bottle produce a smell similar to that of an injured skunk. It reminds you of the smell of decay that surrounds the house itself. I told you guys. The evil air that pervades the estate seems to have infiltrated your very being. Your head and chest feel heavy and thick. You find it increasingly difficult to execute your will. For a minute, your thoughts seem influenced by another mind. But we're okay for right now. All right. Okay. I think we have what we need in there. Let's see what's in this room. This must be the master bedroom. Interesting decor. There's a stale smell about this room as if it hadn't been opened for years. This antique wheelchair is your favorite piece of furniture in the house. How do you know that? You're just calling it? You're like, look, I saw this wheelchair. It's a pretty amazing wheelchair. I'm all in on the wheelchair. Sign me up. Wheelchair right now. Form and function combined to create the mobile seat. Great. This seems to be some sort of lab journal. Itchy, scratchy. The diary reads, I have lost control of Draken. My star student now fancies himself a master. Though his power is strong, his spirit is weak. He is easily corrupted by the dark spirits of greed and power. My servant, more aware than I, sealed his star in my hingeless box. They're locked away beyond his stare. I've hidden the key. A chair knows where. Well, what about this great wheelchair that I've committed my life to? Bathroom. It used to be the skin of a zebra. Now it serves as the mat on a bathroom floor. Oh, poor zebra. Oh, ho, ho. I completely forgot about that thing too. You now have to question the reliability of your eyes. You think you see a somewhat cute, abstract creature with a key in its hand prance by. You're not sure whether it's your eyes or your mind playing tricks on you. It could be both. You let out a silent, startled scream at the sight of your own reflection. You can't remember ever looking so awful. Better be careful. You wouldn't want to be caught dead looking like this. Ooh. Okay. This room has a strange energy about it. There is a powerful presence in here. You do not feel alone, just insignificant. Wow, I feel really seen, game. This leather Starface book looks old, but its binding is fresh and uncracked as if it had never been opened. Well, I'm going to open it. The book is now open. Let's see. My star is lost, is gone but not lost. Master servant will pay for his indiscretion. The vehicle of my power has not yet served its purpose. When it sets me free, I will have a chance to realize my unlimited potential. The forces of the technological society will be unprepared for the likes of me. I will not be denied. My omnipotence is inevitable. Well, that was helpful. The solid-looking nightstand makes a hollow ring when you open it. Oh, Look at us, we smart. We're a gamer now. The seal on the scroll looks familiar. It displays a self-consuming snake. We saw the snake downstairs. Can I open this? At this point, you begin to worry about your little brother. You were supposed to take care of him, but you have not seen him for hours. You pray that no harm has come to him. On this old paper, there are but 6 words spread over 2 lines. It reads, Spicen hefid abraxas and instantum illuminaris abraxas. Okay. This room looks like your typical 20th century bourgeois bedroom, a place to relax, perhaps. The dresser is now open. Oh, hello. The symbol of a pentagram seems to be the major motif in the ornamentation of this mansion. This 5-pointed iron star fits into the palm of your hand. Thank you. I've come into your home. I'm robbing you of all of your things. This seems fine. Nothing bad is going to happen to me. Oh, gosh. Again, the evil that dwells within the estate vies for control of your spirit. Its influence grows more and more powerful. Soon you will not have the strength of mind to fight it off. You can feel that the spirits collected here are anxiously anticipating your induction. Cool. One more room. The stairwell contains an old rickety spiral staircase that spins up towards the next level. Stormbreaker, what are you doing here? This is the type of axe that broke up several of Henry VIII's marriages. Ha ha. This room is bitterly cold. The iron bars which form the cell are like rods of ice firmly implanted in both the floor and the ceiling. You pull on the cell door until the cold iron finally gives way. A hideous figure in the shape of a decapitated peasant forms inside the cell. The severed head speaks as it hangs from its hair. There is no escape from here. There's only one sentence in the cell, an eternal life sentence. There is no escape, no escape, no escape. His voice fades out as the ghastly image fades away. As you enter the cage, you hear the door slam shut behind you. There is no escape. You're trapped here for eternity. Eventually you die and your flesh decays, greatly adding to the old mansion's atmosphere. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna go back downstairs. Okay, so I have the stuff to take care of this lady. So I think that I can just... You pour the foul-smelling liquid on the head of the overdressed guest. The liquid seems to burn as it drips over her. The belle lets out a horrifying scream as she appears to melt helplessly. Suddenly, you feel like Dorothy, and her little dog, too. The bottle is now empty. That was definitely not your imagination. This little creature is definitely running circles around you. It disappears as quickly as it appears. It moves too fast for you to react to it. I mean, I reacted. Study. Brr, there's no central heating in this old Gothic mansion. The curved outer wall of this room is exposed to the elements in 3 directions. It is colder in here than it is outside, and there is no fireplace. It must be awful during the winter. Here. A large black spider quickly runs by you along the railing. This is the spider cider, an arachnid anesthetizer. So let's... The wide aerosol stream sprays from the spider cider can. It leaves a wet, sticky film on the railing. The spider becomes paralyzed as it comes into contact with the spider cider. It is not dead, but it's not going anywhere without your help. As you turn on the lamp, you see... Oh, gosh. Your tired eyes are having trouble focusing on the ghostly figure before you. An angry man's spirit hovers in chains in front of you. The ghost speaks, "This is my room. Who let you in here? These are not the master's things. They're mine, 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 mine." Do you want a spider? Oh. The possessive ghost shrieks at the sight of the sun spider. Flustered and frightened, the spirit dissolves from view, leaving you again alone. Well, come back with me, Mr. Spider. Seems to be a journal of some kind, perhaps an old diary. Oh. Many of the voices in your mind now are not your own. You begin to feel almost at home here among the undead. To your dismay, the other world is beginning to look more attractive to you than this one. Its inhabitants beckon to you, but you are not yet ready to join them. You do not know where you found this final reserve of willpower. It came not a moment too soon. It is almost too late. We are on a timer, and I am failing. This diary reads, "The master would or could not, so I have stolen Drakenstar. He is an evil soul. Unlike the master, he uses his power for—" I don't know what this accent is. "For his amusement and profit. He is not concerned with spiritual enlightenment. There is no compassion with his power. I grow weak. I am dying. I have hidden the star in master's special box. It never opens. It has no locks. Drakenstar never discerns. In fire it freezes. In ice it burns." Okay. Alright, so I snuck a bit of a look at a walkthrough because parts of this game are completely baffling. So apparently what I need to do now is, yeah, who knew? Who knew? I just cut open this chair. As you rip through the fine upholstery, you discover a golden skeleton key. It looks like an old and somewhat tarnished skeleton key. Alright, where did we have a locked? We had a couple of locked. This is locked. This little doll is a small reproduction of a gypsy fortune teller. Okay. We did have another... I'm now officially further than I have ever been in this game. It was also... Okay, this is also locked. The cabinet is now open. This wooden box glows with a lustrous finish and closes to an airtight seal. So this is probably where the star is locked away, right? Yeah. The old papyrus reads, "Gold, silver, and mercury. Together they form a key." The old papyrus reads, "The heart of the garden maze contains the Blothny gem. There are certain places you cannot go till you unlock the mystery." The burnt... Oh gosh. The burnt you lit before has now gone out. Great. I hope I did not need all 6 of these. That's better. The dry firewood quickly caught fire. Now it's not so chilly. The thunder from the storm outside crescendos, then dies out again. As you toss the box into the fire, a large, thick puff of smoke jumps out. As the smoke clears, you notice a brass pentagram that apparently survived the burning of the box. This heavy brass star bears the inscription "Fire and Ice." It is in the shape of a pentagram, a 5-pointed star wrapped in a circle. Alright, I wandered around for a while, and then I, again, looked at a bit of a walkthrough. So I'm supposed to talk to this doll. I want to say, "Speakin' Hefud Abraxas." "Talk to my pious brother. He can help you find yours. A word from him can open doors in high places," the doll tells me. I don't want to talk about how much stuff I had to dump in the trophy room in order to be able to fit this cage into my inventory. Okay, we are back in the backyard. Let's go to the greenhouse. You stand before the entrance to a greenhouse. The glass is covered with what appears to be dust and condensation on the inside. The door is now open. This steel and glass structure must once have housed a multitude of life forms. Now potted corpses inhabit shallow clay graves. It seems living organisms don't do too well on this estate. Whoever lived here must have had a gold touch, but no green thumb. A large red clay dirt-filled pot. Nothing is growing in it. Water streams from the can into the hardened, cracked soil. The dry dirt quickly sucks up the liquid nourishment. This potted plant was obviously in desperate need of a drink. A As you approach the chapel entrance, you are confronted by two menacing dogs. The vicious canines block your path, teeth bared and snarling. As the dogs look you over, they begin salivating profusely. It seems an appropriate response to your arrival. The dogs don't think you should play with them. They're not in the mood for love. One sinks its fangs into your forearm as the other goes straight for your throat. The three of you roll around, biting, kicking, and scratching until the dogs manage to sever your jugular vein. The life force quickly abandons your being and you are reduced to dog food. Okay, we are back to the dogs. I need to speak to them, and I need to say, you do have to spell these exactly correctly. The utterance of these magic words comes a blinding bolt of lightning and a blast of thunder. At this, the dogs recoil. They put their tails between their legs and scamper across the grounds of the estate. You now have access to the chapel door. From now on, you might want to watch where you step. You stand in solemn awe in this abandoned house of worship. In the silence, you can hear the prayers of righteous predecessors. You feel the presence of many long-dead worshippers. You feel yourself a stranger, yet you feel protected. This heavy stone bust displays a look of pious self-righteousness. Pious. See, I can puzzle a little bit. This rather gaudy candle holder looks like it was stolen from Liberace's stage show. It is armed and ready with 9 candles. Well, I don't have 9 matches, but let's see what I can do. If this is a timed puzzle, I will fail. Oh no! The match, as you light the candles, the flames grow one by one. That's handy, thank you. The match you lit before has now gone out. Okay, so do I speak to this guy now? What do you wish to say to this statue head? Okay, we'll say the same thing we said to the little doll. The marble bust speaks. Oh no. It moans these words, "Master, please open thy door for this poor family man, but do not let him travel in darkness." The door is now open. You step out of the church and immediately have another spiritual experience, a horrifying apparition in the shape of a classic ghost. Like ghosty. You hear that? Swoops down upon you like a bird of prey. You never had a ghost of a chance. Oh no! The strange amorphous creature quickly peels the skin from your skull. Soon your system has lost enough blood to cause all your bodily functions to cease. I don't think you'd do that to me, ghosty. Yeah, okay, cool. As you move the cross, you see the altar move to the side. Okay, I was just messing around and that happened. Great. Look, you really don't want to go down there. There's a spider down there that's bigger than a bread box. Really, that spider is bad news. Don't try to go down there. This is a warning. Don't try to go down there again. The spider that's down there would rip you to shreds. Don't try to go down there. Oh no, the cave is inhabited by a giant arachnid. Its 8 large, hairy legs stick into the mud. In a moment, the huge creature attacks you from above. It crushes your tiny body in its large, powerful jaws. I can't say I wasn't warned. As you leave the chapel, a strange ghost flies over you. It does not attack you. The glow of the candles dims the presence of the ghost. It is offended by the flames and flies off to its supernatural home. Bye. Can I leave this here so I can go back and get this trap? Oh, I don't feel good about that. Okay. You're standing on a path that leads up to a large stone structure. Beyond the structure, you see a forest that looks as if it has been ravaged by decay. Don't look back. Something might be gaining on you. The cold monotony of these corridors makes you nervous and uneasy. Well, it is walkthrough time. A cracked tombstone juts from the hardened earth to mark a man's grave. You begin to wonder how many graves inhabit this maze. You also begin to wonder which came first, the labyrinth or the graves. There aren't any turns or anything. Well, you're just not looking right. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Either this guy was buried prematurely or he was resurrected late. What little flesh he has hangs loosely from his exposed bones. He exudes the stench of decay that permeates the entire estate. There's zombies here too? Oh no. The zombie grabs your arm with its bony hands. Quickly, it takes a voracious bite out of you. Your blood drains rapidly from your body, providing a nice, salty beverage for your bony friend. The miserable dead now welcome your company. That's what he says. Great. Do you want this amulet? You show your golden talisman to the walking abomination and it runs away. Well, that's nice for all of us. A stone cross has been planted in the sterile, rock-hard dirt that carpets this maze. This cross obviously marks a grave. It seems that this sepulchral labyrinth could have been constructed upon a cemetery. Whoa, this is like a scene from a Living Dead film. It brings new meaning to the term dead end. A sense of paranoid claustrophobia creeps into your consciousness. You feel confined and watched as you wander the spooky stone labyrinth. You shouldn't have gone this way. It looks like you've now permanently joined the dead end kids. Your last waking moments are marked by wretched pain as you provide dinner for a group of ill-mannered dinner guests that just wouldn't leave. I had to backtrack a really long way to go back and get this bouquet of flowers. Okay, this is where the zombie was, so we were sort of back where we were. Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay. Great. As you place the flowers down to show your respect for the dear departed, the tombstone gratingly slides aside, revealing a man-sized tunnel. You now feel trapped, imprisoned in this stony maze like some mythic minotaur. This one key unlocks the 3 cages simultaneously. The iron bar doors spring open. 3 animals jump out of the cages. They are bewildered by their freedom and new surroundings. They also look hungry. Oh. Before the dazed bird can spread its wings, you grab and quickly trap it in the portable cage. The bird is unharmed, but the uncaged animals then furiously attack each other. The cat snarls, but the snake counters with a quick, venomous strike. The poison goes from the snake's fangs to the cat's bloodstream and easily disables and kills the formerly ferocious feline. Okay, Oh, Lord. Oh, no, sir. I'm just gonna, Oh, hello, sexy thing. Before your eyes is the biggest, strangest creature you've ever seen. It bounces up and down as if trying to tell you something. However, you can't figure out what it's trying to say. You don't even know if it is friendly. Does it look friendly? The bird was happy that you released it. The strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gave chase to eat it. Goodness, well. Wow. I don't want to talk about it. 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 Okay? We're not going to talk about it. The evil presence proves too much for you. You are now united with the massed assemblage of undead beings that inhabit the estate. Strangely, for the first time, you now feel at home here. Neither living nor dead, you are impervious to pain or pleasure. You feel no discomfort. You feel no comfort. You feel nothing. You are nothing. You are but an undead pawn in the hands of an evil player. Life as you knew it is over. So that means I took way too much time to get through the game. So, oh, hi guys. We are going to, give me a second, or a while, and I will be back. The glasses are coming on, which is how you know that this is very serious business. There we go. Be right back. Okay, so now we are serious business now. So the walkthrough says that we must go. Now I'm lost. Here we go. I'm gonna take Stormbreaker with me. Let's head back. Okay, so I have to go back outside. My cat is about to fall off my chair. Come here, buddy. Come on. You can't sit like that, 'cause physics. Come on, we're almost done with this game. I think. I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, we are going, nope. We are going back outside. Nope. We are going back outside, and we're gonna go over here. You stand at the entrance of a large domed building. Key doesn't do anything. In the faraway distance, you hear the malicious barking of an unfriendly dog. This niche has a very peculiar shape. Oh, does it? The door is now open. Oh my gosh. A strange, hideous creature stares at you. You begin to feel a sense of urgency concerning your little brother. You feel that all is not well. Somewhere on this estate, he waits for you to come save him. You must get to him in time. Hello. Would you like some fruit? Oh, you offer the potted plant to the ugly creature. At this, the strange creature's hungry eyes light up. It voraciously attacks the plant, seizing one of its fruits. In one swallow, it downs the entire juicy seed bearer. As it swallows the fruit, the hideous creature disappears. The cold, silent corridor now echoes its emptiness. This looks like Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. You wonder what experiments were performed in here and by whom. You do not feel very comfortable in here. This heavy iron door is equipped with a large combination lock. It forms an airtight seal with the casing of the wall. You know, life is short, and the combination is 79, 47, 80. Look at that. What do we have in here? It's a nice big cookie jar. Shaking it, it sounds as if it contains one solid object. The cookie jar is sealed so tightly that you cannot open it. Can I chop it? Oh, I can. You bring the axe down upon the jar. The jar crumbles, but the contents remain intact. That's just how the cookie jar crumbles. All right. It's a very large cookie. It looks tempting to eat. Oh! Well, hello, sir. The grinning demon finally stops running. He grabs the waiting cookie, nibbles on it, and quickly runs from the room. In his wake, he leaves the key which he had carried with him. You now have the key, but his disappearance leaves you feeling slightly lonely. Does it? One heck of a key, huh? Okay, we're going back over here. The key doesn't open that door either. Okay, well, we're gonna save, and then we're going down here. Oh gosh. You slide thigh deep into this bubbling tar pit. You nearly choke on the noxious odor of flesh and decay. Your stomach turns as you slide deeper into the tar. An acrid mist rises from the frozen sludge of the cave mouth. The misty tendrils form themselves into a robed human figure. He has almost a benevolent appearance. He says, "You've come. I've been waiting for you. For you, the mist reform." And he disappears. You stand in a section of cave that is mysteriously frozen. Oh! You place the brass pentagon in a nook in the ice. Instantly, the star glows red and a strange creature appears. It is shaped like a pyramid covered with flames. It approaches the ice mass and engulfs it. Steam bursts from the block as it rapidly melts. The melting ice mass creates a flow of water that rushes into the next cave. The current sweeps a human figure from within the ice into the next cave. The robed man reappears and speaks directly to you. You must hurry, my son. I've been waiting a very long time. So has he. We both lack patience. Hurry and get rid of him as far away as possible. Gonna save. Oh, hello, sir. The cave contains a strange stone altar. There is a deep pit in its center. In his dark robe, the frozen figure begins to thaw rapidly. As his temperature rises, you feel a powerful, evil presence filling the room, along with a very, very noxious odor. The entire room is filled with a loathsome, cold blanket of oppression. You now begin to realize why you felt so much foreboding and why all the trees and wildlife have withered. You feel like you're about to panic, and with every passing moment, that feeling increases. You push the robed man into this dark, bottomless pit. His moans echo for quite some time, gradually fading. A dark, dirt-walled stairway leads up towards a doorway. Stone and dirt are tightly packed together to form the solid, damp walls. You wonder how long this cavern has existed. You cannot even venture a guess. How old is the house? The door won't open. It is locked. The door is now unlocked. As you enter the study, the door slams closed behind you. You can hear the high-pitched moans of a young boy and something else. You recognize the pained voice as that of your little brother. It is the first sign of him you have encountered. The sounds seem to emanate from upstairs. The screams cut off suddenly. The silence is deafening. Many of the voices in your mind now are not your own. Uh-oh. I'm a little tense. I'm a little verklempt. Oh, it would help if I would go in the right place. My brother appears to be a grown man. Your brother's screams get louder as you enter the upstairs hallway. You must be getting closer to him. The old wooden floorboards creak under your weight. Your creaking footsteps echo through the emptiness of the huge house. This room has a strange energy about it. There is a powerful presence in here. You do not feel alone, just insignificant. As you enter the bathroom, the door slams shut behind you. Your brother's screams are deafeningly loud in here. It almost seems as if he is on top of you. It's as if someone or something wants you to be here. Oh. Gurgle, gurgle. The pipes rattle momentarily, then hot water bursts forth from the faucet. Now both the hot and cold knobs are turned and warm water comes out at an even faster rate than before. The drain does not work. The water in the bathtub now begins to overflow. Your feet now start getting wet. You were really in no hurry to take a bath, but there are some things beyond your control. The light fixture seems to have been shaped to be gripped. There is no light switch. Wait. You can't reach the light. Well, I'm about to be able to. Water bubbles and waves as it fills the room. The light is now open. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This small claustrophobic chamber is stuffy and cold. The air in here is so thick that you can barely catch your breath. I'm so glad they made sure to have him wear a Cubs shirt. There's a very strange look in your brother's eyes. They are not his own. A low baritone voice oozes from his mouth. He curses and threatens you, but there is pain and fear in his voice. Oh! At this point, your brother's expression goes blank, and a misty specter grows out of his body. A demonic visitor appears and begins wailing these foreboding words. This little one is too weak for me. I need new blood and a stronger body. I need you. I will have you. You will join us now. The hideous creature now hovers threateningly in front of you. Your brother, now freed from the evil demon that was dwelling within, runs out through the window, scared out of his wits, and very glad to have them back again. We're gonna save. It looks like an evil devil. Hit. Oh. Suddenly you have no strength of will. You feel that you are no longer, the evil devil is undamaged. Suddenly you have no strength of will. You feel that you are no longer among the ranks of the living, yet you do not feel the peace of death. Much to your horror, you realize that you are now a prisoner in the realm of the undead. All my friends are here though. Hi guys. Great, we're back. Would you like a cross, sir? You display, oh, goodbye. You display this simple religious symbol and the aggressive demon recoils in terror. The horrifying sight of this small wooden cross causes the demon's power to ebb. In an instant, the menacing apparition fades into nothingness, leaving no tangible evidence of his having been there. You climb through the window out onto the balcony. You're surprised that the air is so mild. In fact, a warm, pleasant breeze wafts past. A bright, warm sun begins to shine through the clouds. You and your brother bask in the warm, golden glow of a summer sun. Your brother is now himself again. You are aware of a sense of peace and triumph. You have done very well indeed. Ta-da! I did it! Yes, with heavy help from a walkthrough, but I did it. Writer, gamer, nerd. That's me. By defeating the evil entities that had taken possession of both this mansion and your little brother, you, writer, gamer, nerd, have proven yourself a master of the House of Abraxas. Well, obviously I'm going to print this. All right, it's official. Thank you everybody for watching today. I'm really, really grateful. Make sure that you like and subscribe. It really, really helps me out. Stay tuned for more in this series where I explore retro horror games of the 80s and 90s, in particular ones that mean a whole bunch to me. We'll continue that through the month of October and we'll see where we go from there. So yeah, so thank you guys so much. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, hydrate, that's important, and just have fun. Remember to have fun.